Hey guys, so it is 3 o'clock in the morning and I cannot sleep. Anyways, this video is for girls only. If you're a guy, you need to change the video right now. It's for my girls, so bye. I will see you guys at another video, but this is for girls. Alright, girls. I got an email from a subscriber asking how to get through a very bad breakup. And she had realized that I recently went through a breakup, so these are my tips that have helped me get over my ex. So my ex broke up with me exactly 2 weeks from now. Exactly 2 weeks. And as you guys have seen, I have dealt with it much better. Like I'm actually happy. I'm actually all right. Like, this is very new. This is very unusual for me to like be like this after a breakup, but I've learned from past breakups and I'm going to share with you guys my wisdom from what works and what doesn't. So, my breakup was totally out of the blue. Just like the last thing I'd ever suspected because we were very serious and it just came out of literally out of the blue. It threw me for a curveball. I had no idea whatsoever. So, as you guys can imagine, that is something really, really, really hard to do. And the whole way that the how the breakup happened, like how he did it, was poorly done. I thought it was very disrespectful and just like a very heartless way to break up with someone. Because first it was through phone, where it wasn't good, and the second time was through email. Yeah, because like the first day when he broke up with me, we talked about it, and then we said we'll work on it. The next day, he was just like, you know what, you're right, it's over, and it was done through email. Yeah. Anyways, this is not an ex bashing video. This is just tips. So, the first thing that you want to do is avoid contact with that person because you want to eliminate this person out of your life just like they have eliminated you out of your life. Um, what to keep in mind is that when someone breaks up with you, what does that mean? That means they have thrown in the towel. They don't want to make things work anymore. They don't care about the relationship anymore, which means they have either lost interest in you, they don't really care about you, they don't truly love you anymore, and they just don't care about the future of you two being together, just wanting to make things work. So, with someone like that, you don't want someone like that in your life. You don't want someone like that as close to you in your life. So you have to keep reminding yourself, this person does not want to be with me. This person has thrown in the towel. They don't care about this relationship. They don't care about you. They just don't really love you anymore. So that's what I kept telling myself. But it's easy to say, but really hard to do when it comes to not keeping contact. Like I contacted him, emailed his mother, his uh, best friend and cousin, and it was the biggest mistake I have ever made. So, all you girls, do not do all that stalkerish stuff. Do not contact them. I know you're going to want to, but it's the worst thing that you can do because they're just going to tell you the same thing that you know, that it's a done deal. Um, so just stop contacting them. Don't email them anymore. Don't call them at random times. I know I did that. It was a big mistake. Do not do that. Do not do that. um, and then the second thing to the second way to eliminate them out of your life is to delete everything that reminds you of them. Anything that they've given you, throw that stuff away. Whatever, teddy bears, clothes, just whatever that reminds you of them or they've given you, you need to throw it away, give it away, donate it, do something, but do not harbor those things in your room. Get rid of it. You also want to delete all their phone number of their friends, their family members, all of their emails, every freaking photo, delete everything. You want to make sure like this person never existed. You're trying to erase them out of your memory. Or at least that's what I try to do, and it's worked. Okay, so eliminate them out of your life. The third thing that you want to do is stay home and freaking cry. There is this term in psychology called catharsis, and what that is to release your emotions by crying and grieving. You need to do that. Do not keep that feeling inside. There's no point in going to class or going to work or anything because it's going to be really hard to focus. So I think, in my opinion, save yourself that misery. Stay home and just freaking cry. Don't invite friends. You don't want friends around because you won't be able to have a full catharsis. So it just needs to be you and just cry it all out, listen to sad songs, and then I guarantee, I promise that by the end of the night, you won't have any more tears to cry. Like, you will be done crying. I am dead serious. If you cry that much, you will just be done crying. So just get that out of your system. And then at the end of the night, when you're done, call all your best friends and your friends and let them know what happened, what transpired, and they will be your support system. They will tell you that everything's okay, that he didn't deserve you, that you will find someone better, this and that. And those are the things that you need to be hearing when you're going through that time. So it's very important that you let all your friends know. Even if you told them just a few days ago that things are going so well. Like, the crazy thing is, the day he broke up with me, like earlier that day, I met with two of my best friends and I was telling them how perfect things are going and how well and happy I am. And then the next day, I'm like, he broke up with me. So get that egotistic mind out of your mind and just, like, just tell them the truth, tell them what happened, and they will be there for you. So it's very important to have them, um, you know there for you, to support you. And I even told my friends that they need to call me every day to check up on me, and they've done that. So yeah, next thing you need to do is open up about the breakup. Tell everyone. That's what I did. To all my friends, my coworkers, strangers, my boss, just anyone related to me, even strangers, I tell them about the breakup, because what you'll realize is that the more you talk about it, the better you feel. And the reason why is that usually when someone tells another person that, they've just been broken up with, most people are sympathetic and will give you more supportive words and will support you and be like, it's okay, you're this and that, and, he doesn't deserve you, this and that. And hearing that kind of stuff is good for you. You need to hear that kind of stuff during a breakup because you will be so down and depressed, and encouraging words like that will definitely help. So be open about it, and you'll realize the more you're open about it, the easier it gets to talk about it, where you're not like crying or sad. So open up about the breakup. Then what else? Oh, get out of your room. Do not stay in your room. Spend as least amount of time alone as possible. Go out and do stuff, or just go out to places where there are other people. You don't necessarily have to hang out with anyone, like just hanging out at a Starbucks. I know I did that on Friday evenings. I'll just like go hang out at a Starbucks by myself and read a good book just to, you know, I don't know, just to be around people feels good. I started taking salsa lessons, which is not only a lot of fun, but they're cute guys, and you get to dance sexy and dress really cool and meet new people. So, do things like that, and yeah, just avoid being by yourself, and you guys will see that that will make a big difference. So, those are the main things. And like, oh, get your endorphins running. Start working out if you haven't like worked out or anything. Working out, like, physiologically, you'll start releasing endorphins, which are hormones that will make you feel good. That gets released when you're working out, or like when you're satiated from eating a ton of food or eating chocolates, that same thing. So start working out, you'll start feeling better about yourself, you'll get more energy, and you'll just work out those emotions. If you have anger, frustration, sadness, just work it out on the treadmill. I promise you, you'll feel better. So, those are the main things that I've done. And like I said, it's been exactly 2 weeks and I've dealt with it so much better than, I've dealt with past breakups in my life. Um, and it partly has to do with the way that he broke up with me. It was very heartless and very, very, very heartless. So that made it very easy to get over someone like that. But yeah, if you follow those tips that I just mentioned, it will be much better. It's not going to be easy, but much better. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. Good night.